Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melvin, and in response to a recent video of mine getting a little bit popular, I've got a question to ask. What should I main in Legion? Or, more specifically, what should you main in Legion? Now, before I start, I want to preface this video by saying thank you to everyone who's clicked on my channel and taken the time to subscribe and watch my videos. Out of nowhere, I've reached 100 subscribers. I've had a video reach 1,000 and 1,500 views, almost to 2,000. A couple of my other videos are creeping up in views as well. Thank you to every single person watching this and watching my other videos. Thank you for spending your time on me. And if you play on the European World of Warcraft servers, Horde side on the Maelstrom, Lightning's Blade, Karazhan or Deathwing, feel free to give me a Storro or Whisper and join our new guild Endeavour as we head forward into Legion. Anyway, on with my opinions. Now, the last time I made a video like this, no one else had. Everyone was doing guides on how to play certain classes and which is the best tank. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to tell you why you should play what you want. And I'm going to continue this with a very specific point. Have you had the chance to try out the class you want to play yet? If you have, how did it feel? Did you enjoy it? I've had numerous comments and messages from people asking about playing the Enhancement Shaman, playing Frost DK, playing Retribution Paladin, majorly popular classes. Have you each had the chance to play them on live? When I spoke to you last, we were weeks before this patch hitting live and we were on the PTR, trying things out little bit by little bit. And we were getting the feel for things, and like I said, go on the PTR and try it. And I trust and I can see that hundreds of you did. Now, we are days away from Legion. We have been granted a blessing by Blizzard in the form of invasions, allowing you to level a character from 0 to 100 in a matter of hours. So if there's any characters you want to play, you can do that, and I urge you, do it. Why not? Everyone else is, you're missing out. It might come as no surprise that I intend to main the Windwalker Monk in Legion. They're a very solid class with high DPS, a lot of sustained burst, and they're great in PvP as well. In fact, they're one of the only classes I've seen being able to go toe to toe with a Demon Hunter and take it down with ease. Touch of Karma is an amazing tool. The amount of interrupts to get rid of I-beams and all that fucking bullshit is amazing. Now, I'm not some kind of Windwalker fanboy. I'm not trying to make you all go out and reroll a Windwalker. But bear in mind that the class that the last expansion had to do 110% of work to get 90% of the DPS is now possibly the most easy DPS class. Gone are the days of balancing your buffs and debuffs. Your rotation is literally, if a button's lighting up, press it, as long as it isn't a copy of the last one you pressed. Easy. I too, like many of you and Storro himself, have made a fire mage, and fuck me did they do a good job on that class. It feels amazing, and it looks amazing in Legion. I think by now we can all trust that Blizzard's balance and team and the way they've redesigned a lot of classes works. I'm a bigger fan of the Arms Warrior now, on live, than I was on the PTR. I actually enjoy Fury, and I've always hated Fury Warriors. I adore them now. Protection Paladin, if you don't know my opinion on Paladins by now, you're looking at the wrong channel. But I am intending to play a Protection Paladin in Legion, because they just feel amazing. Now I'll tell you my top 3 classes that I'll be leveling and playing predominantly throughout Legion as part of my guild, as a guild leader, and as fucking funsies. Windwalker Monk, number 1 by far. Fire Mage, because that shit is just too much fun to ignore. And Protection Paladin. I'm even thinking about playing a little bit of Healer. Maybe a little bit of Resto Druid, but don't tell Storro because he wants me to heal in raids. And fuck that shit. So hopefully, at least the majority of you have gone out of your way to level maybe new characters. Maybe you jumped on the PTR when the patch was up and you found your main. And if you haven't, chill out. Calm those tits. Hakuna Yatatas. There's time left and there'll be time in Legion. Patches will change. The class you really want to play, which is shit currently, will be amazing next patch. It happened with me. It happened with, I think, almost every single person throughout Worlds of Draenor, and it's just the nature of the game. But like I said in my previous video, don't let your raid leader, don't let your guild leader, don't let your mates make you play a class you don't want to play if it's not fun. However, every single class is, well, almost every single class is fun as fuck now, so you've got no excuse. And if you've always wanted to play a rogue, priest, druid, paladin, shaman, whatever the fuck, go and do it. Legion's out in a couple of days. Invasions are a great opportunity for you to take a class you've never played before, get it from 1 to, I don't know, 40 over the weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend, remember? And try that class out. If you didn't get the chance to play it on the beta or the PTR, now is the last chance you're going to get to decide on a class to start Legion with. There's nothing stopping you from changing halfway through. I'm going to, Star's going to, I think the majority of players are going to. However, and it's a big however, underlined twice in fucking purple highlighter, artifact power is your primary big bollock dick measuring tool in Legion. And if you're not keeping up with artifact power because you're leveling alts, or because you want to change mains halfway through a raid, your dick is going to be surprisingly smaller than other people who stuck to their mains because of artifact power. It's a strange way of gearing people, but it works because it's consistent across the board. I'm not advocating swapping your class halfway through a raiding season. I'm not condoning being the guy who's like, I'm going to play attack now because I really felt to play attack. You crack on if you want to do that, but don't expect to have as big a dick as you did before you changed. And I'm sorry, you can read as many guides as you want, you can go on Icy Veins, on Noxic, and whatever the fuck you watch, Preach, Bellular, Noble, whatever the fuck he's called. You can watch all these major YouTubers who, yes, are very popular and are very good at what they do, who give you rundowns and lists of the best healers, the best DPS, the best tanks. If you're far more interested in numbers than enjoyment, then crack on. It's your £10 a month, I can't stop you from doing that. But for the average Joe player like myself, and like I presume you, who plays the game for fun, all I can say is fuck what other people think, fuck what official sources say, fuck what Preach, Bellular, Asmongold, fuck the rest of them. They don't pay your subscription, you do. Now, I love these YouTubers, they inspire me to make these videos, however their word is not gospel and should never be taken as gospel, because it's caused some pretty sticky situations in the past for a lot of people. Just because Preach thinks a tank is the best in his opinion, but you might not like playing that class. If you're in a Mythic Raiding guild and you want to be a Mythic Raider and you want to play the best classes, then by all means play whatever class is putting the best numbers and is highest on the logs. But for the average casual, even kind of hardcore player, just play what you want. Don't take these people's lists and sources as the gospel. Now, I am not discrediting these people. These YouTubers, they're professionals, they know what they're doing, they're fucking better raiders than I'll ever be, and they make far more money than I ever dreamed to. Fuck, I want to get fucking sponsored by Blizzard and Razer, who the fuck doesn't? I'm a fat guy from South Wales who makes shitty videos like this. But the point I'm trying to make is, which I kind of went off topic there, is as much as I think the majority of you, alongside this video, are probably searching on YouTube for the best tank in Legion, the best hero in Legion. Of course, we've all done it, I've looked for the best DPS. But bear in mind that just because the numbers are high doesn't mean you're going to enjoy spending your time and spending your money playing that class. Think for a second. We've got days left until Legion. Do you really want to be stuck playing a class that you don't enjoy purely because it gets you higher on the logs? I did it throughout Warlords of Draenor. I played a rogue for the majority of it, and a warlock, and then I was told, we need a boomkin for the mythic team. So I went, oh fuck, I'll play a boomkin, fuck it. I paid 40 quid for a boost, played a boomkin, had the worst experience of my life, but I got my mythic downs, I got my mounts, I got my curves. I may as well have got a fucking aneurysm for all the effort I put in. But like I said, I'm not discrediting any of the YouTubers. I'm just trying to draw the pale comparison between what people think you should play and what you can play. I'm playing a Windwalker because I enjoy it. I could play a class that produces higher DPS, but I'm choosing not to because I'm enjoying Windwalker. And sure, I might be kicking myself when I'm not allowed into pugs, well, so what? On my head be it. If your sole purpose in Legion is to get mythic downs and to get mythic gear and to get your mythic mounts and to be top of the leaderboard, then I'm pretty sure you've got the wrong YouTuber to be watching, because I ain't none of that shit. Not anymore. And the same goes for a lot of other players that I know who were Mythic and Warlords of Draenor. Too much effort, too much time, not enough reward. In Legion, there's so much other content that isn't Mythic raiding to take on, that a lot of people are just swapping out of the Mythic mentality. Yeah, I'm going to be doing heroic raiding, and I want to do Mythic raiding, but I can see myself dropping out halfway through to just do Mythic plus dungeons. So if, for example, you want to play a Resto Shaman because you like the Mog, you like the artifact, you like the class itself, but it's not that much higher in logs, and your raid leader says to you, no, we can't take a Resto Shaman because they're not as good as Holy Priest, for instance, then take your middle finger and put it as straight as you fucking can and stick it right up their ass and say, fuck you, you don't pay my subscription. Will that get you kicked out of your raiding team? Possibly. Will it get you kicked out of your guild? Probably. Will you get banned? Hard to say. I wouldn't ban you for it, for sticking up for yourself. Oh, and here's a special message to all you demon hunters out there. Crack on. As much as I said I would never play a demon hunter because I thought they were overhyped, I got one. Storro's got one. Fuck, Storro's got a main a tank in fucking Legion as a, what they call, Vengeance Demon Hunter. You know, I don't blame you for wanting to try something different. In fact, that's the entire point of my fucking video series on this shit. Please feel free to leave a comment below or message me in game if you're on one of those connected servers, telling me what you're playing, what you want to play, what you're feeling. I love to hear what people think, and the response I had on my previous video was fucking amazing. I'm trying to be the voice of the silent majority, and as far as I'm aware, it seems to be fucking working. So if you guys want to see more opinionated, argumentative, against the grain shit from me and Storro, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. Let me know what you're playing in Legion, what you want to play, and what people want you to play, and how much of a big fuck you give to them. More power to you. Peace!